Okay, so welcome back once again, guys. Now in this lecture, I will be talking about a left join and a right join. So we have already seen inner join operations. So now let's try to understand what is a left join and what is a right join. Again, not very difficult. Let me give you some sort of an idea that what left join and right join is going to do, by the way. So see, if I'm going to talk about a left join operation. So let's suppose I have two tables, right? I have two tables. And if I have to talk about a right join, which is opposite to a left join, which is opposite of a left join. So again, we have two tables. So in case of a left join, let's suppose we have a table T1, we have a table T2, we have a table T1, we have a table T2. So in case of left join, it is going to give you all the data from the left table, right? It is going to give you all the data from the left table. And as you can see, there is some intersection with the right table as well, right? So it is going to give you all the data from the left table. And if there is a respective data available on a right side of the table, so it is going to give you a data, right? It is going to give you the data. If there is no information, then it is going to return null, as simple as that. In case of right join, it is going to give you all the data from the right table as well as some of the data which is available inside the left table. So like if there is some common data. So this is the portion which will be returned by the right join. So all the data from the right table and then the common data from the left table, right? Common data from the left table, it is going to return. And if there is no data, then in that case, corresponding data available in a left table, in that case, it is going to give you null, as simple as that. Let's start solving some of the use cases, and with the help of use cases, let's try to learn left join and right join, because that's what I like understand is that it's a best approach to learn. It's the best way to learn. And obviously we will be using this entire table that we have already created, a table family that we have created. Yep. Okay. So let's try to consider some of the use cases, and with the help of use cases, we'll try to understand all of these things. So the first use case with respect to this ER diagram, I would like to talk about is that try to find out all the customers, right? Try to find out all the customers and their orders. So I have maybe so many customers, right? But it's not necessary that everyone will try to order something. Maybe someone has just done the sign up, right? And maybe they have not ordered anything from me. Same applies with Euron, right? So we have multiple sign up, but maybe they have not purchased a Euron Plus. There is a high possibility. So I just wanted to fetch all the customer detail, right? All the customer detail I would like to fetch. But if there is an order, give me the detail. If there is no order, obviously it will give me the null. Again, this is the use case of what? A left join I can say, right? A left join I can say over here that, okay, so if left table is a customer table and my right table is a order table, right? So give me all the data from the customer table, which is a left table, and then whatever respective data is available inside the order table based on the customer ID, because customer ID is the key point, right? A reference point basically. So here, give me all the data from the order table. So let's write down a left join operation over here. Now you can ask me even a question, and many people used to ask me a question that I can try to consider left table as a right table as a left table. Obviously, yes, you can try to consider it. Choice is yours, right? And again, the only thing will be query will be reversed, and that's it, nothing much. Yeah. So you can try to consider left as a right table, right as a left table, left join will become right join will become left join. Simple, right? So there is no other logic. You will be able to find out in between. Okay, let's do it. So I have to find out all the customers, and if there is an order, so I have to find out the orders. This is my requirement. So select star from customers table, right? Alias is going to be C, and then left join with what? So left join with basically orders table. So orders table, let's suppose O, and on what? So left join is the keyword I have used over here. So on what? So maybe a customer ID. So customer ID is available in a customer table, and customer ID is available even on a order table. So based on these common things, it is going to give me the final data. So c.costomer _id is equals to O dot customer underscore ID. Yeah, customer underscore ID. So here it is going to give me all the information, and it looks like that every customer that I have inside my data table, so everyone has ordered something, because with everyone I'm able to find out with all the customers, right? Acme Group has ordered twice. Beta Industries has it seems like they have ordered twice. They have like a two order. Gamma Solution, they have like a one order. Delta Services, they have one ordered. And then Epsilon Tech, so again they have some sort of orders that they have done. So yeah, it looks like that all the customers have ordered something, and some of the customers have ordered even a multiple times, as simple as that. So fine, and if you have to cross check, maybe you can try to cross check. Maybe you can try to do select a star from customers, so that you will be able to cross check that how many customers do we have. So we have total 5 customers, right? So we have total 5 customers, 5 distinct customers we have, and everyone has done some sort of orders, right? Everyone has done some sort of orders from us. So fine, everyone means I don't have anyone who is who have just signed up, so they have also ordered. Okay, next, next use case. So we have to basically find out out all the products. Let's suppose, so we have a product table, so find out all the products and their order detail. Yeah, and their order detail. So I just wanted to understand that all the products is been ordered by someone or not, right? If it is available. So I just wanted to fetch all the records from the product table and their respective one from the order detail table. Okay, so again, my left table is going to be product table, my right table is going to be order table. Again, just assumption. Yeah, it's just assumption, nothing much. So select, or I can just try to product ID, order ID. So I can just try to use the same one, right? And here, so I can just try to change it as a left join, the previous query which I have written. So now this is going to give me all the detail from the product table, right? It is going to give me all the detail from the product table. And yeah, so all the product looks like that it is been ordered by someone. Yes, so it has been ordered by someone because there is a data for every product ID I'm able to find out inside my order detail table. And it looks like that one of the product, right, is been ordered by multiple people, right, because it is available into a multiple order detail. So again, operation of a left join that we are able to find out now. So the next one is that find all the campaign and their lead. Means I just want to know that if I'm running campaign, right, so every campaign has generated some lead or not. Yeah, so if I'm running a campaign, so if I'm running a campaign over here, now every campaign has generated some sort of a leads or not. So we have a campaign ID common, right? So here what we can do is we can try to write a query. So my campaign table is going to be like a left table. I want all the data from the campaign table. So select star from campaign campaign as C, let's suppose. So this is my left table. So select star from campaign and okay, select star from campaign, left join my leads table LL, let's suppose, on what? So on campaign ID is equals to campaign ID. Yeah, just try to give a left and right alias for that. So here this is basically lead dot, and then this is going to be campaign dot. Okay. So now it is going to give me everything from the campaign table, right? So it is going to give me everything from the campaign table. It's a S, I believe. Yeah. So it's S. So it is going to give me everything from the campaigns table, and then whatever data will be matching from the lead table, it is going to give me the data. So, okay. So looks like that, yes, every campaign is generating some sort of a leads, right? Every campaign is generating some sort of a lead, and looks like that some campaign is generating a multiple leads over here, and some campaigns are generating a single leads. But yeah, it's like a all the campaign are generating all the leads. This is what we are able to find out. So again, left join, we are able to use it over here. Now, so what we can do is that we can try to convert a same thing into a right join. That is possible. How? So copy the same thing, right? Copy the same thing, only a meaning will change. Only a meaning will change. So here, when we are trying to write that, okay. So select a star from campaign, right? Select a star from campaign, right join leads L on a campaign ID and a campaign ID. So one will become a right table and one will become a left table. Just a flip. So let me show you the data over here. So here you must be able to find out that it is trying to give me all the information from the lead table. Yeah, it is giving me all the information from the lead table, and it is giving me all the information from the campaign table. Yeah, so it is giving me all the information from the lead table. This information is coming from the lead table. Now here you will be able to find out one thing which is very, very amazing, that this Omega industry lead that we have received, right? This Omega industry lead that we have received, there is no campaign ID, right? There is no campaign ID, means this lead is not coming from the campaign, any kind of a campaign. Maybe that was a direct entry, right? That was a direct entry which has been given to us. So things are pretty much clear, right? Things are pretty much clear that it's a right join, right? That we are able to perform, and out of the right join, so we are able to fetch the data set. So like I said, it's just a reverse. So means right join means it will try to give you all the things from the right table, right? Everything from the right table it will try to give you, and then whatever data which is matching with the left table, so it is going to give you that data. That's it, right? That's it. It is going to perform nothing much. Even I can try to flip the table. So I can try to maybe like make a campaign in a very first place. I can try to copy the same. So I can try to flip it. So campaign table, leads L. Yeah. So now it is giving me everything from the lead table, right? It is giving me everything from the lead table, and then it is giving me all the respective result from the campaign table. Yes, it is giving me all the respective result from the campaign table. So this is how, this is just a reverse of your like a left join that we have done in case of a right join operation. So hope all of you are able to understand it, guys. Just try to practice couple of queries, and then things will be even more and more clearer, right? And with that, thank you so much everyone. Take care and see you again in my next lecture.